Mauchi. Great. All right, we are live on YouTube. Okay, great, great. Coach Mirabel noted. Okay, we are live on YouTube now. All right, and we're just gonna kick off. Like I said, my name is David Biodomobo, the AZINONET money farmer. Don't see Ponzi scheme in AZINONET. Don't see buying and selling, and don't see investment in AZINONET. See AZINONET the way we present it, and see it as it is. And don't expect AZINONET to be like the platform that you've joined severally before. AZINONET is not copy and paste. AZINONET is properly built for the purpose for AZINONET. So let's flow together. And on this note, I would like to call on Dr. Godson Onyoku, the very Ikenga one of AZINONET. He's going to take through the presentation tonight. Over to you, Ikenga one.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. David, for that wonderful placeholder you just played. That was a beautiful one. I've been struggling just to be able to go live on YouTube, but thank God we are there. And I'm happy this evening that we have come again, today being Sunday, the last Sunday of the month of September. And we are progressing. We are progressing. I spoke with CEO today, and he gave me a new fire. I now understand that the AZINONET system, again and again, I've renewed my hope of becoming financially stable. And no doubt, I am in here, and I want to welcome everyone, whether you are a registered member or you are a guest, and someone have invited you either through our link, or maybe you are watching this live presentation with a friend, just like Mr. David is seated with his beautiful wife, just like he said. I know they are enjoying the moment. So if you are here and you are enjoying this wonderful moment with a friend, I want you to welcome that person with a handshake and with a smile, and let him or her know that something amazing is here. All right. So you are welcome. And one very good thing that you may not be able to meet up with is time. All right. Time will not wait for you. Whether you're doing the right thing, it's counting, or you're doing the wrong thing, it's counting. Whether you're doing nothing, it's also counting. All right. Whether you're doing something, the time is counting. All right. I remember years ago when I was a teenager. Now I'm a father of two. And my mom seated in my parlor was asking me, so right now you are now a father, just like years ago when I was telling you to stop this, stop that. Now you are doing this to your babies. That is how life is, right? So I want to tell you, an opportunity that comes, if you don't grab it, it passes you. And then you start grappling around looking for another opportunity. AZINONET is here. And I want to especially welcome you to this wonderful and amazing brand. Please kindly mute your mic, Pastor David. Thank you. All right. Now, this brand you see is a digital and automated contribution system. Digital in the sense that you can actually run this system with your mobile phone, and is automated. Payments are automated, and it's an amazing system. So when you see this brand, know that this is the new phase, the phase of the new financial revolution that you have ever wanted. You want to live good life? AZINONET is here to help you. We are a limited liability company. We are registered, duly registered, and we are not a faceless organization. Here, the face of the man you see is the CEO of AZINONET, is Mr. Enoch Azigbotu, a man I love so much, a man that calls him by his right name. He will always assure me, even if I see millions, as far as they are for people, we won't touch them. So your money is safe with AZINONET. Your money is safe with us. Your contribution is safe. All right. So as an enterprise, we are duly registered here in Nigeria. All right. We're registered with all the government regulatory bodies. And the first one you can see here is the Corporate Affairs Commission. This is the certificate of incorporation that was duly issued to AZINONET on the 15th day of December 2021. So a lot of people ask, when was AZINONET founded, or when did the company started? The company was officially incorporated December 2021. All right. Not just that, we also went ahead and we got the certificate of registration under the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, under the Special Control Unit Against Money Laundering. This is to tell you that AZINONET is not a mushroom company. It's not a mushroom enterprise that want to launder your money away, like run away with your money. No, we presented ourselves and we fill all the necessary legal documents, and we are issued this certificate of protection that your money is safe. All right, no financial crimes associated with AZINONET. Not just that, we also went ahead to get the trademark license from the Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment under the commercial law property. Right here, AZINONET is now a trademark entity. The logo and the name is duly trademarked. This is amazing. And not just that, we are also duly registered and copyright protected by the Nigerian Copyright Commission. The Nigeria Copyright Commission is an agency of the government, federal government, that helps to protect novel innovations, novel projects that were done by Nigerians, of course, and need protection. So before you can do anything with such products or services or artwork or whatever, you must seek permission from the rightful owner, right? From the owner. And so AZINONET decided to move on to the Nigeria Copyright Commission, seeking to know if truly there is other companies or other enterprises that have incorporated the digital contribution system. Because when you go to the internet today, you will hear a lot of, maybe on social media, you will hear a lot of people saying that they have successfully digitized Osusu or the contribution system. But here at the Copyright Commission office, it was made known that AZINONET is the first of its kind to be able to advance and improve on the contribution system that our fathers actually gave to us. All right, so this is amazing. I appreciate this company for having a copyright protection. So before you can use our work, before you can use our technology, you need to come seek permission for us to be able to allow you. All right, so this is a good one, and I want to appreciate AZINONET for giving us this amazing legal backing. When you see a company with this kind of legal framework, it gives everyone the understanding that we are in for a big deal. We are in for something lasting, right? So it's not something that is going to fade away in a short time. Legal backing is very important. Federal government knowing your enterprise is good. And so AZINONET have a thumb up for us. So if you are here on the comment section and you are either on Zoom or on YouTube, please kindly use that emoji with the thumb up and drop it. And AZINONET is top notch, right? Let me see your emojis as you share with us that AZINONET truly is, you need to give AZINONET a thumb up for being legally sound. All right. Okay. So as an enterprise, we have core values. Core value is sincerity of purpose. And of course, to raise financially stable families is our ultimate goal. We work every day. AZINONET system has been established to help raise financially stable families. Of course, that is not something you should argue. A lot of families are struggling financially. So AZINONET is here to provide succor so that you can actually live a financially stable life. Our action is simple, a digital contribution system. That is what we make use of. We are not into buying and selling. We are not into real estate. No, we are strictly into digital contribution system, right? A system that have actually changed lives in the society. I'll quickly check those who have responded to my request. Oh, I can see lots of thumbs ups. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, top notch. Yeah, it's beautiful. All right. So one very beautiful thing I know about AZINONET is that we are spreading like wildfire, all right? Even as negative things spread fast, good things also spread fast. When the good people know that it is a good thing to spread good stuff, then good stuff will fly faster as well. So in Nigeria, we have actually spread. There is no corner in Nigeria today that you will not hear of AZINONET. Every state, every city have partners of AZINONET, from Warri to Benin to Asaba to Enugu to Akure to Kano Far in the north, Gombe, Lafia, Ibadan, just name it. We are there. Yinagua, where we have our moderator, Mr. David Biodomobo. Our head office is at C26 F&J Plaza, opposite Safari Pharmacy by Police Post Oruwari, Delta State. That is where our physical head office is, right? We also have some other sub-offices in Warri, and then we also have an office being managed by Mr. David Biodomobo in Yinagua at Okaka Road. And then we have offices that are coming up as well. Office in Lagos is coming up soon. Office in Abuja is coming up soon, in Port Harcourt, in Calabar. And so we are in for a big revolution. All right. And you listening to me, you're already a pioneer. This is something that is going to hit millions of Nigerians, and it's going to make so many persons to become financially stable. One good thing I want to tell you is that the future is very bright. All right. You need to wear a sunshade to be able to see through it. Yes, because it's so bright that it can actually, you can see through it, and you can see that, yes, truly, the future is bright. AZINONET has presented something amazing. All right. So we are in for something very, very big. This is beautiful. Now, quickly, there is this cash flow quadrant that we know. 4 ways you can make money: employee, self-employed, business owner, investor. These are the 4 ways, according to Robert T. Kiyosaki theory, on how to make money, which I so much believe and is true, right? On the left side of the quadrant, you have the employee and self-employed. That is where you see most people that are struggling. The one thing about this group is that they're actually 95% plus, right? Over 95% of the population. So you're listening to me right now. You're either employee or self-employed, all right? And when you are here, you'll be struggling financially. But on the right side of the quadrant, you have the business owners and the investors, right? And this set of people are very few in the society, just 5%. But one very unique thing about this group is that they control over 95% of the wealth of the society, right? They are wealthy. So AZINONET want to deliberately move you from the left side of the quadrant to the right side of the quadrant so that you can be financially stable through the contribution system of AZINONET that we know. All right. And we are building a community of like minds. Yes, let me use the word like minds. Like minds are people who think alike, behave alike, do things and achieve the same goal, right? So we are building a system, a fintech system that allows everybody to have a level playing ground so that you can grow and become successful without the hindrance or the obstacles of the barriers of ethnicity or religion or age or color, right? We are a community. Come in. You are invited. You are welcome to AZINONET. Everyone together, we can succeed. And that is why we are building a solid team in AZINONET that can help you to become financially stable. All right. Now, this brand is here for something massive. You hear of digital contribution or contribution system. When you show up and you ask, maybe you saw the advert on Facebook or a friend showed you the information or told you about it, and you are asking, how does it work? It means that you really want to know the process, all right? Maybe your friend has said you're going to make millions, 700 million plus, or maybe you saw the advert on Facebook or any platform on social media, and you're seeing how your 15,000 can become 700 million, and then you ask, how does it work? It means that you are true. It means that you are not a scammer or you are not a lazy person. You want to know how it works. Now, according to Les Brown, he said that there's a generation now that hates the four-letter word. And this four-letter word is W-O-R-K, work. And when you hear the word work, a lot of people are off. Well, you need to know how the system works so you can work the system that works. That is where you can become successful. So the question here now is, you have been hearing of digital Osusu, digital contribution. How does it work? It provokes the sense of process, of working through a process, working a system. So I need you to look at what we have adopted. According to our CEO, he made it clear that after looking for ways on how to help people to become financially stable, the team of researchers ended up seeing the contribution system that our forefathers actually gave to us as a sustainable platform that we can actually leverage on, right? It's beautiful. This is indigenous. This is something that have been with us over the years. And we're so proud of it, that our AZINONET is not a copy and paste from either Australia or from the Philippines or from the US or from the Anglo-Saxons. No, this is something from Nigeria, from us here, right? And we are so proud that contribution system is something that we own. And as the CEO said, through it, a lot of people can become financially stable if it is well managed, if it is well controlled, if it is well structured. And so this picture you see, look at it clearly, you see that people are contributing. Women, few have decided to do a contribution. They can be a small number like this, or it can be a large number like this, right? If it's a large number like this, you see one person controlling, one or two persons being the leaders, okay? And I know you have been involved in one or two of these contribution systems. True of us. True of us. Let me see your response. If it's true, say true. If you have been involved in one of these contribution systems, say true. Let me see that on the comment section. I want to see those who will say true. All right, so many true, very true, very, very true. All right. So a lot of persons have been involved in this kind of contribution system. And one thing I want to make you know and understand is that there are issues that comes with this kind of contribution system. And one of them is that you contribute multiple times and you collect money once, right? You contribute every month. If that is the time frame, every month you contribute until it is your turn for you to collect. So you contribute multiple times and you collect once. And not just that, you hear stories like the money is not complete. I was supposed to be paid by 14 or 10 persons, but only 5 have paid me. Here's my money. Or the leader have vanished into the thin air, right, with our money. You hear of such stuff, right? In AZINONET, the system have been designed to reverse all those ills, right? Like the issue of contributing multiple times and collecting only once. AZINONET have decided to help you contribute only one time, and then you can collect money multiple times, many times, up to 15 times. So beautiful. You contribute only once from your pocket. And then the issue of I don't have people to contribute, they've taken my money, all of those things have been settled. So I'm going to show you how the system works. At this point, I will not want anything to distract you because I want to show you the process. If you don't understand the process, it is difficult for you to become successful. So there is process for you to become successful, right? So look at this clearly. AZINONET says there are steps you need to follow for you to become successful here. And the first step is for you to register and contribute $10, 10 AZINO dollar, which is 15,000 naira, set in stone, right? Now, this contribution of 15,000 naira, which is $10, is once for life, is once until you finish the entire system. You're not going to be contributing every month. Please pay attention. You're not going to be contributing every day or every week or every month. No, it's only once. Now, let me just digress a little. Your 15,000 naira is not an investment that you throw into AZINONET and then give it maybe 1 week or 2 weeks or 1 month and come back and say, what is the return of my investment? No, AZINONET is not an investment platform. We don't do investments, right? It's not an investment scheme. Number two, AZINONET is not a Ponzi scheme where you drop 15,000 and expect it to be doubled in 24 hours or in 1 week. No, you do nothing and you expect Peter to be robbed to pay you as Paul. No, we don't do that here, right? So it is something you must get involved in. You must be practically involved. Whatever money you earn in AZINONET is legal and you deserve it. The third thing is that AZINONET is not a business of buying and selling. It is a business of contribution. So we don't sell products, do code sales and all of that. No, we don't do that here. Our licenses and our certificates enables us to run a digital contribution system. If that is clear, please put on the comment section and say very clear. I want to know those that are following me. I want to see, let me mention some names of some persons that are following closely. If that is clear, I want you to say very clear. Usoro, thank you. Very clear. I believe you are even sleeping on the comment section. Sunday Uba, thank you. I believe everyone can see those that are commenting, right? Mr. David, thank you. Kenneth Umobodo, you sign up today all the way from Mali, right? Yes, from Mali. We'll talk about that as we move on. David, Blessing, Paul, Tobechi. All right, very clear. So tomorrow, no one will come and say, my investment in AZINONET, no, or this system, you need to double my money. No. All right, so you want to succeed here, right? Yes, you want to succeed. It's possible. The system will be designed for you to succeed. In fact, AZINONET is the only fintech system that renders services and help you to become financially stable, right? So we are here to help you succeed. Now look at how the system is built and how you should enjoy it. Your $10 enables you to own round one board. That is the contribution board. So when you come into AZINONET, you register and contribute $10, which is 15,000 naira. And that is the first step. I told you there are steps you need to follow. And so there are 3 steps altogether, 3 basic steps for you to become so successful in AZINONET that you make hundreds of millions. The first step is for you to register and contribute $10, which is 15,000 naira. Immediately you do that, AZINONET gives you a board of 7 persons. Know that this is a contribution system and you can't do contribution on your own. You ought to do contribution with others, right? Should do contribution with others. So at this point, you are the one at the top. You are the one at the very top and you own this board. This board belongs to you, right? There are 6 spots below your own spot. So there are 7 different spots. You take the first spot, all right? And then there are other 6 spots available for your board to be completed. Now, the very first 2 steps, the very first 2 spots, which are right now on red cycle, are a privilege for you to bring in or connect your best friends, your family members, so that the success you have seen in AZINONET should also touch them. And not just that, contribution should be done among like minds. So AZINONET gives you the opportunity that immediately you register, you get an automatic referral link. And this your referral link allows you to connect only 2 persons, one on the left side and one on the right side. These 2 persons are going to contribute just like you, right? And you're going to do the contribution all along with them. The number 2 step, the third step after connecting these 2 persons is for you to work with these 2 to be able to get their own 2 persons as well. So the same process you have followed. First one is to register and contribute 15,000. Second step is to connect 2 persons. And then the third step is to work with those 2 for them to also connect their 2. At this point, a lot of persons will come up and say, I don't know how to connect 2 persons. I don't even have anybody, right? I don't have anybody. You keep hearing that. Yes, that might be a kind of an excuse, might be correct, right? But out of 200 million Nigerians, out of over 200 million Nigerians, you say you don't have anyone who trusts you, who trusts your judgment. And with 15,000, they can actually start something without even asking details. Number two, if your reputation is still intact, then you can even blow a trumpet and people can run towards you and say, hey, what do you have to offer? Because you have been doing so well for us. Again, I know there are people who may not be able to do all of this. And so, as AZINONET says, if you cannot connect two persons on your own, no problem. Don't worry. We are here to help you. We are here to help raise financially stable families. So what we decide to do is to set up a support system called 80-20 support system. And the 80-20 support system allows you to take a responsibility of just 20% of connecting your two persons, just 20%. Then the 80% responsibility is for AZINONET to handle. What is your 20%? Your 20% is to send the link to this meeting. It's made available, and our meetings are every Sunday, every Tuesday, and every Thursday. All you need to do is to send the link to your friends, your family members, close your mouth, tell them you don't know much about the system yet, but you are in already. You want them to come into the meeting so that they can get the information for themselves directly from the CEO, from the top leaders, and they will show up. And when they show up, that is your 20%. All right? AZINONET takes 80% of the other responsibility. And what is our responsibility? We make sure we do the presentation as at the time that we have stipulated. And not just that, we bring in the presenters, the moderators, who will take their time to explain the system to the understanding of your guests, those you have invited. And they also take their questions. And when they are starting this contribution with their own 15,000, we'll connect them back to you for them to fill in these two red spots for you. So there is no excuse whatsoever that, oh, I can't do this. All right? So you have a deal with us, 80-20 deal. We're going to do our part, just do your part. And since I said yes to AZINONET, since May this year, we have never missed any of our presentation days. That is so beautiful. We are so true to duty like the needle to the pole, and we are doing it. We are not feeling tired. We are coming in every 2 days with so much energy, with so much vigor, with so much positive vibes, right? So this is how to actually connect your two and complete your board. When your board is completed, AZINONET say, congratulations, you are due for payment, right? And AZINONET system is automated or automatic in terms of payment. That is to say that every 12 midnight, as at 0 hour, the payment algorithm, which is built in AZINONET system, automatically searches through the entire system and start crediting you your money. Start paying, right? So how much are you entitled to in your round one? That's what I'm going to show you. At the completion of round one, you are entitled to receive $36. And you know the exchange rate is 1,500. So that $36 is 54,000 naira. That is all yours, right? And someone will say, okay, so is AZINONET a charity organization? They just paid me 54,000 and I did 15K. So is it a charity organization? What is their profit? What are they getting? You know, AZINONET is not even in for profit, but we're here to make sure the system is running smoothly. So before you are paid $36, AZINONET takes $4. All right? $4 for admin charge, for whatever we do to keep the system running, right? And so when you add the $4 to the 36, it means that it's actually $40 that you were paid. And this $40 is actually the contribution of the last 4 persons that are here. All right? The contribution of the last 4 persons that you can see in this picture. So you actually paid this amount. You had paid this amount because you actually deserve it. So the question is, are you going to go home completely with the 54,000 or something else is going to be done? AZINONET says, yes, we're going to do something because we are a system. And this is where the magic of AZINONET is. Very beautiful system. A system that allows continuity, a system that allows sustainability, right? AZINONET says, yes, you own this 54,000. But for the system to continue, you should contribute to the next person. All right, so pay close attention. This is a formula that runs in all the rounds. So from your 54,000, as soon as I say you are going to contribute 30,000 to the next round. So you started round 1 with 15,000. Round 2 is going to be 30,000. But as soon as he's saying, instead of you going to your house to bring 30,000 to contribute to the next round, don't worry. From the 54,000 you have been paid, we're taking off the 30,000, use it to contribute to the next round. And then the balance of 24,000 is yours to keep. You send that to your Nigeria bank account, you withdraw it, and it lands there, you are good to go, right? So this 24,000 naira is your first cash out that comes to your bank account. And over the months, I've seen hundreds upon hundreds of people testifying of their 24,000 naira credit alert. No jokes. There is no day that AZINONET don't pay 30, 40 persons with 24,000 naira. It's amazing, right? If you get 24,000, it means that take off your 15,000, you already have an increase of 9,000 naira already. And don't forget, your 30,000 is still in the system because you've contributed to the round 2. When you get into round 2, right, you are going to earn 45,000. But the question is, how are you going to earn 45,000? Note that those persons in your round 1 are also completing their own board because they also want to earn their own 54,000. So when they complete their round 1 board, they automatically transit to join you in round 2. And that completes your board in round 2 as well. And that completes your board and you earn this 45,000, right? Though we are not here to talk about 24,000 naira, 45,000, because I know some people will say, is this the money we are in for? Don't worry. I will show you the big money, the millions. Now, in round 3, you are to earn 90,000. In round 4, you are to earn 180,000. In round 5, 375,000. Round 6, 750,000. Round 7, 1,500,000. Then round 8 is 3 million. We are already increasing in the million level, right? Now, if you observe this closely, you will see that at every round, you must contribute first before you are paid, right? That is to tell you that you must do something. Not just that, you are increasing, you are progressing alongside those who actually joined you in your round 1. So if you are in round 8, for instance, and you are entitled to 3 million, those persons that join you in round 1, all right, they must have progressed to be in round 7, and they will be getting 1,500,000. That means you're going to have like 6 persons who are financially stable, right, making money. That's the community you have built already. Those ones also have people in round 6 that are earning 750,000. That's beautiful. This is the kind of community, the kind of gang. Yes, let me use that word, though it has been abused, but that's the kind of environment we're creating where you have phone numbers in your phone that are not just phone numbers, but real contacts that can actually come to your aid if anything happens. Build this kind of system, and AZINONET is here for you. Round 9 is 6 million. Round 10 is 12 million. Round 11, 24 million. Round 12, 48 million. Round 13, 96 million. Round 14 is 192 million naira. These are all the rounds in AZINONET. But there's one more left, right? And that is round 15. Round 15, you are to earn 384 million naira. Not just that, you also go home with a brand new car, extra, like an additional income, right? So you get a brand new SUV tear-rubber car with 384 million. That's massive. And at this round 15, this is the sign-out round. Round 1 is the sign-in round where you come in. Round 15 is the sign-out round where you go out. And you go out, you are out, right? You have to start afresh the journey all afresh again. Now, let me tell you something. By the time you put together all the money you've earned from round 1, where you earn 24,000, round 2, you earn 45,000. By the time you sum up all the monies together, you must have earned a whoopee sum of 767,964,000 naira. Huge, huge, huge. Only 1 or 2% of Nigerians control this kind of figures. And I want to ask you, are you really ready for this? If you're ready, I want you to use the comment section and say, I am ready. Yes. Are you ready for this? Look at the figure. If this is what is in your life, how will your lifestyle be? Answer me. Right? So just say, let me see. I am ready. Let me see that on the comment section. I am ready. Are you really ready for this? Are you really ready for what is coming? It's huge. It's huge. It's huge, right? It's huge. Now, when you see this kind of money, your lifestyle will start taking shape, because all of us, we have a style we really want, the kind of life we want to live. Lifestyle means the style that you want to, that you have decided to design in your life, right? I know everybody have something in their head. They want to live life at its best, right? So you have enough money in your bank account, courtesy of AZINONET. You can travel anywhere around the world, go to the Bahamas, see the rising sun, and enjoy the sun in the ocean. Just enjoy yourself. Watch a movie in England or in Spain. Just live your life. And not just that, have a good house where you can call home, beautiful castle, right? With that money, you can do something very beautiful. You can drive any car of your choice. And not just that, you still have the opportunity of owning charity organizations. Many of us desire to help others. Now, as AZINONET, I've given you the opportunity to do that, right, friends? Every system that pays requires a process. But when you see this future that have been designed for you, look at it. Look at it as the end point and start working towards it. It's possible, right? We have a strong and robust support system to help you grow and succeed. So no fears. We are here to support you. Many of us have gone through round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5. We have gone through all of them. We know what it is. It's possible. We don't have two heads. Come, let's do this together, right? There's a support system for you. We also have a 24-hour live back office, right? Where you can monitor your entire contribution system, a member portal where you can see everything. And of course, Robert T. Kiyosaki said that leverage is the power to earn more and more while working less and less, either by having people or money working for you. It's a secret. It's a secret. And we have our free registration. Registration is free. You're not paying 1,000 naira or 2,000 naira for registration. No, you come in for free. All you need to do is to contribute 15,000 naira for you to own your own contribution system. You can do multiple accounts for your family. You can do for your child. You can do for your parents, your spouse, and all of that. Then our payments are instant. Yes, are instant. As you withdraw, that same day you are seeing your money. Beautiful. So the question now is, what will stop you from freeing yourself from financial slavery? Nothing. As long as I've given you a blank check, walk into your future the way you want it. Make your millions, make your hundreds of millions, all right? And live life at its best. This is the time for you to break the chains of slavery, the chains of poverty, the chains of lack. This is the time. This is the time for you to make a decision in your life. You have been repeating one thing over and over, and you want a different result. That is insanity, right? This is the time for you to make a decision and do AZINONET system. Do it like you mean it and make the best out of it and become successful. Make today count. The key to getting success is getting started. And I want you tonight to get started. I want you tonight to say, yes, I have heard this. I want to take that bold step. You know, people procrastinate a lot. Procrastination, they say, is a thief of opportunity. And I don't want you to analyze too much. Too much analysis leads to paralysis, mental paralysis. It's time for you to take the bold step and start your AZINONET system. I know someone is ready tonight. And if you are ready, you are a guest, someone invited you here, and want you to do something very short for me. All you need to do is copy this account number right now. We work with Guarantees Trust Bank. We have a corporate account, all right? And this is the account number. Send your 15,000 naira for your registration to this account now. Do it and send a screenshot of the receipt or the POS receipt or USSD or debit alert. Send it to who gave you the link to this meeting. Let's get started. Let's work together. Let's make the best out of this opportunity. All right? A wise man will make a decision today. So I want you to make the wise decision and let's run this together. Thank you very much for listening. I know you didn't just listen just to listen like you do before. This time you listen to take action. I want you to take action. My name remains Dr. Godson Onyuko. They call me the Ikenga1 of AZINONET. And on this note, I want to yield the invisible microphone to the moderator. Put up your questions, ask him. He has a team of intellectuals that will answer all your questions and make you understand the system more better. All right? I want to pass the visible microphone to him, and I want you to pay very close attention to everything he will share with you later on. And again, I want you to put your question together and let's see how we can run this. And on this note, I say thank you so much and God bless you. Bye-bye.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Godson Onyuko. This is an amazing presentation. Thank you so much, sir. Well understood. Okay, Dr. Godson, I hope you will stand by because I think you are the only host. If you had made me an host, I wouldn't even bother you by calling you to unmute them. But you can as well make me an host also so that I will be unmuting them.
Taking Madam Timmy Manuel, the host.
Okay. All right. We have, without wasting much time, we have Mr. Matthew Alabi. You can unmute your mic and ask your question. Matthew Alabi, you can go ahead. Mr. Matthew, can you hear me? Okay, we have Kenneth Owobodo. Kenneth Owobodo.
I'm not seeing how to unmute them. What I'm seeing is mute video and all. Okay, I've told Kenneth to unmute.
Okay, good evening. My name is Kenneth Nwobodo. I'm calling from Mali. I just got registered today and I'm asking, I don't know how to go about it. Like if I get a referral, how do I do it? Where do I send it to? I just want to know how to get started because I want to be in this millionaire club as fast as possible. Thank you.
Great. All you could do is get in touch with your sponsor who gave you the link for your registration and he will guide you through. AZINONET system, very first time you can't navigate through the system all by yourself. You need the right to guide you. That's why I say that don't expect like the other platform one has been through because AZINONET system is not copy and paste. It's a properly for AZINONET only. That's why if you come into this AZINONET system, it will be very hard for you to navigate through it. So, like with your sponsor, and he will guide you through on how to go about it. Thank you. Is that okay? All right. Okay, let's go over to Matthew Alabi. Matthew, you can go ahead and speak. Your mic is already muted. Matthew, can you hear me?
I'm not seeing his mic. You're muted. It's not showing me. It's only a video that is there. It's not showing me mic. So I don't know why.
Matthew mic is muted already. I'm seeing it. Matthew Alabi, his mic is muted and he's not seeing it. Okay, let's go over to Chinedu Chukwu.
He does not have a mic for the system.
Chinedu Chukwu.
Right, yes, good evening. I don't know if you can hear me very well.
I hear you clearly, sir. Tell us where you're joining us from and comment.
All right, thank you so much. I'm actually joining from Gambia.
Gambia.
Yes, I was based in Abuja, but I went for a mission in Gambia. So, and my friend, brother Ansalam sent a referral to me to join this meeting. I'm impressed with the presentation. I think that's the message I have. The message is very, very clear. And when I said the message, the presentation. However, my fear is, if I understand clearly, is that 15,000 you register once, that is turnover, even if you are moving to any round, you keep moving some money. So meaning that is one-time investment, they'll be rolling over from your profits. So that's my understanding, number one. My own is, just like you said in your presentation, if properly managed, it's a very key, strong word. And that is actually the fear that we have. So how are we going to make sure that how you have demonstrated this, that is not going to be like the past ones that many of us have done to 2,000, for 4,000, people rolling, and at the end, you hear a lot of story. Flutter wave did like this, Flutter wave did the other thing. And so you need to tell us the assurance that if we move into the community and we tell people to come in, and this is the reality of it, and they come in and where funds are going to be secured, that's one thing. Then also, I want you to explain better on the multiple accounts. For instance, can somebody who 15,000 registration, yes. Can somebody also come in with somebody who say, I want to do 3 accounts immediately? So meaning your first 2 is the same name. Is that allowable? If that is allowable, how would the accounting system, in terms of uploading the bank details, is it the same number bank details account, or you look for different names? So just provide more clarity on that part. Over to you, and thank you for your presentation.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Chinedu Chukwu. Okay, now AZINONET has been in existence for 3 years now, 3 years, but this dollar segment started January this year. Until now, till date, this is the 9th month, we're still making huge progress. Now, the 15,000 naira you bring in is a contribution, is not an investment. You didn't buy anything, is a contribution to Upliner. And you will understand that the system is driven by people. Okay, we are leveraging on the population of human Nigerians. Okay, the banking sector is driven by humans. Dangote is leveraging on the total population of Nigeria and Africa as a whole. I'm just using Dangote as a case study, and several you may know. Now, when you put in this 15,000 naira and you go to sleep without bringing anybody, you just keep the money there and it will not produce any result. Anytime you wake up, that let me move, where the system is ready to move with you. Okay, so that is the way it's been built. It's a deliberate effort from your end. Okay, then coming to the multiple account, let's say you're coming with 3 accounts. You register first and you put another one at your right and another one at your left. You still must have to work by bringing four people that are ready to work, 2 on the left-hand side under your first 1, 2, and the other 2, the other side. That's how it is. And you need this, you can use the same name, like the way your name is Chinedu. You can put Chinedu Chuku 1, Chinedu Chuku 2, Chinedu Chuku 3, Chinedu Chuku 4. Okay, you can use the same bank account for all the account. But the only thing that must be different is your phone number must be different with the other one. Meaning, if you have 3 accounts, it must be 3 phone numbers, 3 email address, and 3 username. It can be the same password for all the accounts you want to use. It can be the same password so that you don't forget which password did I use for this one, which password did I use for the other one. No, but the username must be different. Okay, the same, you can use one bank account for thousands of accounts that you want to build. That's how it is. And you being the top, one thing I always do for my team is every day. Now, bringing people is good. I want to bring this thing to your notice. Bringing people is good to register. But the major thing is the analyzing of your downliners. From the top, you are looking through the tree. Who is ready? Some persons have money, dollars in their wallet, but they don't know why, because they don't even analyze their accounts. Okay, they don't even know there is money. They are due for upgrade. Since you will hear CEO talking about, here is not a bank that you keep your money. By the time your wallet is funded, seek for withdrawal. But because they don't know and they don't have that relationship with their upliner, maybe the upliner too is not joining meeting regularly, do not even know. So those things are very, very important. Okay, so you can have multiple accounts. Having multiple accounts require multiple efforts. So you must understand all that. Okay, but as regards to the durability of AZINONET is top notch. Okay, somebody now say that having all this document is not a guarantee. You are very correct. You're very correct. But see, we are built by vision. Okay, we are built by vision. Okay, we are not just coming from the blues, just coming from somewhere because we want to make money. If we want to make, is it 15,000 naira that is the deal? No. And besides that, you're not paying multiple money. You're paying just one time contribution. It's only 15,000 naira one time you're paying. You're not paying again from your pocket. The next payment from the round 1 alone, you've made your money back. From round 1 alone, you've made your money back. So even though you have 7 accounts, from round 1 alone, all these 7, as your first round cash out, the 7 is completed, your first round have cashed out, you've moved. As the other people come in under the 4, your first 2 have cashed out, you move. Before the 7, you've cashed out several money. Okay, so you're not losing anything. You're only leveraging on the population that are coming in to the system. That's exactly how it is. Thank you so much. Mr. Hamstrong, Tony Hamstrong, you have something to say contrary to what I said, or you want to add something to what I've said? Tony Armstrong, please, can you give Tony Armstrong the mic for him to say 1 or 2 words? Madam Timmy, please, can you enable Tony Armstrong? Madam Timmy, are you in the house?
I'm not seeing Tony Armstrong yet, so please.
Just go to
Anthony, right? Okay, yes, I've seen him now. Sorry. I was looking for Tony.
Okay.
Can I be heard? Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good evening, house.
So good to have you. Please tell us where you're joining us from first.
I'm joining from Lagos State.
All right, great.
What you just said is correct, but you know, the mindset is always skeptical, which is natural. So the Oga who says calling from one of the African countries,
Gambia.
asking for the sustainability. Okay, Gambia. Yes, he is correct by saying so. It's just for us to prove to him that it is not what he is thinking. So that is the way I understand it. Everybody who is coming to a system must always want to say, I have done something like this before. It didn't work. It is natural. But just believe that it worked because it's already working for some persons. From January till now, still working. And payment is every day. No story. Nobody is being whole. So we should not write off anything that comes from this country and say, Nigeria, it will not work. No. There are things that can still work in this country. That's my belief. You understand? I joined AZINONET around July. Today I am smiling. I'm smiling seriously. You understand? So, sir, just believe it will work. This is a very beautiful system and one of its kind. One of its kind. That you don't need somebody to tell you we're using your money to do crypto or we're using your money to do forex. No. The system itself is self-sustainable. You can see where the money is coming from. So issue of crash, I don't envisage something like that in this kind of system because the transparency in AZINONET is too much. So I never thought of anything crash. People are coming in. The program is going viral. So rest your mind. We are in for a successful ride. That's just the only thing I can say. I keep saying it. This program is an empowerment program to my own understanding because it's too cheap. Just look at the system, study it, and fly with it. Everybody is a CEO as long as you are a registered member. Yes, you work with your upline, but at the same time, always believe that you can do things on your own too. When it is difficult for you, you can now seek the consent of your upline. That's the way I understand it. I've never asked my upline any questions since I joined this program, and I'm heading to level 4. I've never asked my upline any question because I understand the space. So, sir, just leave it to work, and it's working for everybody.
Thank you very much, Mr. Armstrong. I'm grateful. All right,
thank you,
let's move along to Mr. Anselm. I know Anselm. Apostle Anselm, please, can you unmute Apostle Anselm? I know this Chinedu Chukwu is coming from Anselm. Anselm, please ask a question. You can unmute and ask a question. Madam AZINONET, please, can you give Anselm the opportunity?
I have asked him to unmute. I have already clicked.
Okay. Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes, Apostle, please tell us where you're joining us from, please.
Yes. I'm actually joining you guys from Asaba.
Okay. I thought you're back to Lagos.
I'm in Asaba. Thank you. So I have a question.
Please go ahead.
One of my downline actually registered with my name, but up to now, he has not activated the account. So, and the thing is now a kind of challenge to my own group. So something happened. He used the link to register. So with hope that he's paying money immediately. So due to he's an army guy, so something came up. He now went. I even spoke with him this evening. So he said for now he don't have the money. So I'm calling whether is there any way we can edit the system, because as we are even making this Zoom meeting, I have a prospect that just asked me to send an account. He want to make payment, so that we will now fill in the person's detail instead of this very person, because he said he don't have money for now until he make payment, until he have money he will pay. So is there any way we can correct it so that we can start moving forward?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Understood. The account can be deleted. Then you register new person. Okay.
Yes. So
just go through.
How can we go about it? Because even my upline, he said he's chatting I don't know who the other person said he's chatting up. So up to now, the person have not replied him. So with this very person now that wants to pay, if he have not paid already, because I told him once he pays, you send me the receipt, so that you can fill in his name. Whenever that person is ready, we can give him a new registration.
It's all right. Go through the website. Go through the website. Call the number. It will be deleted, and you register a new person. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I should go to the website and call the number.
Go to the website. You will see a customer care line. Call that line and lay your complaint. It will be deleted, and all you need to do is just to submit the username. Okay. The full name of the account you want deleted, and the username of the sponsor of that account. That's all. It will be deleted.
Which is mine.
Which is yours, and the full name of that person that have not activated the account.
The account, okay. And the phone number. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right, let's go over to Mr. Macaulay Ekanem. Mr. Macaulay Ekanem. You can unmute your mic. Let's hear you from where you're joining us from. Madam Timi, please, can you? Macaulay Ekanem.
Hello, I have a question.
Please go ahead. Please
if you are hearing, I should go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Lagos. Are you with me?
Very loud and clear. Please go ahead. Thank you.
Okay. This is about the second time that I am attending this meeting. And in my first attendance, I tried to ask a question, but I was not given the opportunity. Now, from what you have said, the AZINONET is registered with the CAC, is registered with EFCC, is registered with the Ministry of Trade and Investment, and is registered with Nigerian Copyright Council. I think that's what you've told us.
Very correct, sir.
And you've presented the certificate for further investigation by anybody. But what I want to ask, my question is this. Maybe any other person might not have asked this question. Now, when you register with the CAC, in your this thing, there is what, okay, now let me say, what is the real business, the daily business activity of the AZINONET that enables them to pay the cash out to members? What business activity does AZINONET involve in, which we are sure it would be sustained so that at the long run, the chain does not break?
Okay, thank you very much. Daddy, thank you. Thank you for that question. It's a brilliant question. Okay, now I want you to please open your mind and listen to me very carefully.
Okay.
Now, have you done local contribution before?
Yes, I have done local contribution.
Okay, beautiful. Now, that local contribution of maybe 5% comes together. Do they use the money to do anything, or they use the money to give to the person that is the turn for the person to collect the money?
Okay, what they do is, if 5 of us are into a contribution and we are contributing, let's say 10,000 naira, whether at the end of the month or at the end of the week, when the 5 people contribute, they pull the money together and give to one person that it is his or her turn to collect.
Beautiful.
Then we continue to contribute again for another person. And
beautiful.
If this is the case for AZINONET,
that is the same thing AZINONET is doing. But that local contribution is only people that you see in your area But AZINONET is saying that, oh, this system that our forefathers were doing before, the thing they work well, well. The thing they work well. So how we go use do where this thing go spread through all around the world, where even though the person know they my village, the person they for Gambia, the person they for Sierra Leone, the person they for Ghana, it go feed do. Now I make AZINONET come go register with all the government regulatory bodies and automate it, digitize it. So anywhere you are, you can contribute. It's the same pattern. So we are not using your money to go and do investment somewhere or do business somewhere so that we can get gain, come give you. What if the business what would they do no work out? The people money don't lost now. So we are saying that as you contribute, that contributions in a turn by turn. So as you reach your turn, you don't collect. And when you don't collect, now then you go come carry and go do the kind of business you want to do on your own. But as AZINONET itself, that's why if you see even the CEO self, he's doing his own contribution. Everybody is doing his own contribution because everybody need the money. So there's nothing like you carry your money, go do daily business. If the daily business can't fail, you don't gas be that. So as you contribute, everybody receive their money. As you get contribute, now the business is driven by people. The more people come in, the more we are making progress. Now the business is going viral. Everybody, Baba, make I tell
I'm with
China,
you.
this same system is what China used to liberate their financial states. Why? Because all of they came together. The same way, if all of us come together and do it, you will believe me, we may not even exhaust 5 million. Almost all of us where don't already make million. And Nigeria, as it is, so we are over 200 millions. So you see, that's exactly it. In that your local contribution. Sure, you see, as on a day 10, contribute money to do. Everybody they carry the money, they go do meaningful something. This one don't build that. We ain't get money now. That man self joined that contribution now. I seen it now. But on his own, he wouldn't have been able to build that house. But because he's joined a local contribution in that your village, you don't begin to train your children for school. As you collect, so you don't carry and train the children for school. As you collect, so you don't carry and go start that business. That is what AZINONET is into. AZINONET is saying that by the time you start collecting in millions, a group for millionaires is created whereby you could use that or million that you are earning now to go and do maybe agriculture or to go and do maybe real estate where it could generate more money for you. That is the reason for AZINONET. That's why every well-meaning Nigerian should key into this opportunity. No be scam. Now, if now 15,000 naira we can scam somebody. No be scam. The government look at what they're doing. And they are acting as though they don't know what is happening. The society is going down the drain day by day. Look at fuel. Every fuel that is being produced by us, other countries won't enjoying it. Look at the school fees. Look at the house rent increasing on a daily basis. You carry 15,000 naira, what do you go buy for market? That is why we are coming together to do this thing. We are not here to scam anybody. These are people, a genuine mind.
Hello, sir. Are you still with me there? Are you still with me there?
Loud and clear, sir.
And now in Lagos here, are you hearing me, sir?
I'm hearing you very clear, sir.
Hello, sir.
I can hear you, sir.
Here, you see, the problem is this. Yes, we know that the system is well automated, as it is said, but there might still be opportunity. Is there no way this system can be a kind of being decentralized, for there to be a physical kind of office where people can go to, because not everybody.
All right, Baba. I noticed that you did not attend the meeting from the beginning. Hope you can hear me clearly. Hello? I hope you can hear me clearly. Oh, well, am I being heard, please? Madam Timi, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we are hearing you clearly. It's like he's talking, but it's not coming forth.
Okay, I think it's network on his part. Okay, all the same, AZINONET is one of the best. I will keep saying it. And we are making progress here. I will encourage everyone to key in. All right, let's move over to Ekanem Usip. Ekanem Usip. Hope you can see her. All the hands
Yes,
are lifted.
I've already asked the person to unmute. He's muted himself again. Please unmute yourself.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, team.
So good to have you, please.
Okay, this actually has been my first time in the Zoom meeting, and
You're
I think
welcome.
it's quite interesting. I'm actually calling from Eket here in Akwa Ibom State.
Great, great. That's my hometown.
Wow, that's great. So I have a brother.
Great.
It's quite encouraging. Okay, quick one. My question has to do with the account details because I registered someone and the name actually was not the same as in the bank. So I don't know if it's any room for a correction of this name, or would it actually has any implication when it comes to the time of payment to this person?
Okay, where did you get the account from?
Okay, for instance, let me come in from this angle. Ekanem Osip is my name. Okay. Then at the point of registration, it was written Ekanemi Osipi. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, then, okay. From your end, I was thinking when you say the account number is not the same. What I mean is maybe the AZINONET account that were given to you is not correct, or some maybe the name is not as what it implies. Maybe that was the angle I was.
It's not actually the AZINONET account, but the account of the person. You know, while registering, the account name of the person is also inclusive. So yes. The problem here is that the question is, if an error is being made at the cost of registration for this person, perhaps the name is spelled wrongly or is not being imputed as in the bank with this person, have any implication?
No, it can be corrected. It can be corrected. You can edit it and correct it, put the correct. Sometimes because of registering someone, you can spell the person name wrongly, and the person will notify you, my name is so spelled this way. So you can go back and go to your profile and it will be corrected.
Okay.
You can notify once it's time for payment. If there's any challenge with your payment, you'll be notified and you can make the correction.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. All right, we are moving along to Emmanuel Chukwukadima. Emmanuel Chukwukadima. Can unmute your mic and let's hear you, please.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Godson. Thank you for the presentation. Of course, this is actually my first time attending the Zoom meeting. I got registered day before yesterday, or yesterday rather, and I've also been, registered into the system. Now, there's a woman from Lagos who asked a question. I think his question is partly answered, but then, I mean, for the benefit of others who may be having such doubts, but I have accepted the, AZINONET and all the whatever plans they have with full chest. It's is very real to me. But somehow, I still want to put the question. One of the question is the accounts, the AZINONET accounts. You know, in the local contribution, after contributing, somehow, like you mentioned, the person might say there might be an issue that the person perhaps run away with the money, or something happened, and then there's a story. Now, the accounts with which this all this money is being deposited to, it is true that it's not a personal names account. It is the account name of this organization or this AZINONET. How is it secured? I mean, I don't know how to put the question. How sure are we that the money in the account can never be, the story can never be given, a story like that somehow something will happen to it? That is number one question. And then my second question is the back office, the system in which every person's account is being registered. I mean, the system where we all have our accounts, the back office. Is it an app? Can someone download the app, perhaps via Play Store, so that one can have the app in his device, and then be able to access it on daily basis? Those are my two questions.
All right, thank you very much. The first question is, if the money in the bank account go bigger, won't it be too big and this man will run away with the money? In a nutshell, that's the question. All right? Okay. My brother, the person that is the CEO of AZINONET is not poor. Let me come from that angle. Is not poor. Okay, he was even working with the state government. Okay, so he's not a poor personality looking for a hungry personality looking for money somewhere. No, he's actually bringing solution. AZINONET is born out of vision. Okay, is born out of vision, and this vision is not from the pit of hell. It's from God. So God is the one regulating him. So it's not something that somebody money will go down. It's not, there is nothing like that. Okay, just put your 15,000 naira and do your part. And everybody, I have benefited so well, and I keep benefiting. Okay, so just do your part and leave the rest for God. By the grace of God, we are making huge progress. Okay. All right. Sometimes maybe because of the environment we are living in, we are suspecting everybody. You're suspecting everybody. But forget about, just believe in God and know that this is working. I mean, for January till date, we've not heard anybody. And you could see very well that even the global platform is not for only admin, it's open for everybody. So there is nothing, no hidden thing. Okay? It's for everybody. Okay? So just flow. Okay, and the other last question you asked, I forgot the other question you asked. I forgot the other question you asked. Please, can you remind me?
He has muted.
Okay, please. Do you remember it? Do you remember the other question?
I think it's the back office he was talking about, that if the details or so are secure, something like that. Mr. Ekanem, you can unmute and respond to that question.
Ekanem, just go ahead. Just go ahead and do your registration, and Fly. Okay,
Still register.
let's move ahead to Bello Falalu.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello, good evening all. My dear leaders, good evening.
Okay, good evening.
This is Muhammad Bello from Kuda Local Government of Kaduna State.
Mohammed Bello, please, can I get back to you? Just a minute. And please, you can unmute. Let's hear you, please. Thank you.
Okay, I wanted to remind you of what the guy asked. He was asking about having an app instead of logging in through a link. If there is any way we can have an app download so that we can be logging in through the app. That's just what I want to.
Okay,
so
no,
you can
there's no app. We're not using app for now. Maybe in the future, but for now we are not using any app so that they will not come and clone AZINONET app and make it look like as though it's AZINONET. So we are not using app for now.
It's okay. I think he must have get you.
All right, let's move over to Mr. Mohammed Bello Falalu.
Thank you. Good evening, leaders, and congratulations for this development. I'm really excited always when I join the meeting. However, I usually bring some concern. I don't know how long does it take after you have registered and submitted your evidence of payment for the account to be reactivated, and how best could you channel the receipts? Because yesterday, almost about 24 hours or so, 2 persons were registered, and up to now they have not been activated, and they were so anxious that they would have used this weekend also to get their own individuals respective prospect.
Oh God. Okay. I want to get across to you. I actually want to get across to you so that I could help you solve all those matters. Okay, go to the website. All right. Mohammed, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Go to the website, call the customer care line. Okay, call the customer care line, and you'll be assigned to me, and I'll guide you through. What of your upline? Also can do this for you.
Yeah, I was trying to, the essence of networking mostly is to leverage. So I don't think with how he's trying with so many, I should be able to be disturbing him. And I feel I'm literate enough, but only these few challenges.
Okay, now go through the website, pull the call through, and you will be assigned, and we will help you solve any of all those registrations. Those accounts to be activated is your sole responsibility. Okay, yeah. Some people thought if you pay in the money and the account will just be activated by itself. No, it's your sole if you don't activate it, it will be there like that for years. Okay. So it's your responsibility to activate those things. But get through the customer care. I'll get you through. Then I could teach you through sharing a screen. I could teach you how to do it.
It's okay. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. We are making huge progress. AZINONET is growing. And there are processes. When the presenter was lecturing, he talked about AZINONET have a process. Okay, it has a process, a practical process which you must follow through. And if you don't understand those processes, you can't make progress. Okay, there are things which you can navigate through to the end of the race. Growth is the result of the right application of revised principles and means. I used to say it severally. I want to say it again. Growth, if you have a pen, if you have a biro, you could write it down. Growth, I'm defining it. Growth is the result of the right application of revealed principles and means. I'll say it for the last time. Growth is the result of the right application of revealed principles and means. Exactly how it is. Madam Timi, please, you can write it down and just...
Yes, I'll write it. Great. Mr. Alabi, I think he did not call into the call. So that's why his mic is not showing. So he cannot talk to us because he did not call in. His mic is not showing. Others have mic by their name. His own is not showing a mic.
Yes, that's true. That's true. All right. Thank you so much. So, Madam Timi, please just write the definition of growth and put it in the comment section so that we can talk and what I start with it. Now we have Mr. Ali Sabo Magaji. All the way.
Hello, good evening.
So good.
Yeah, good evening. My name is Ali Sabo Magaji from Abuja. My concern is for registered member like Mohammed Bello from Kaduna State. I want to announce it to our hearing all that once you have registered, there's a meeting of registered member every Wednesday by 8 p.m. By the grace of God, the CEO will be there, myself will be there, Madam Timi Emmanuel, the AZINONET, Madam AZINONET will be there so that everybody will understand how to go about the AZINONET process without even stopping the admin. So that's what I want to announce to our hearing. Every Wednesday, please, 8 p.m. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Let me read some of the questions here. There is somebody writing here, Mr. Carlo Chehira. Carlo, you said this will fail without products or services attached to it. It is close to Ponzi. Okay, Mr. Carlo, I want you to open your mind. Nobody is here to... This AZINONET is a proper 3 years of research. Okay, back and front, sideways, and every angle before we totally started. Let me ask you a question. Your phone, the phone you're using, the device you're using, is it perfect? Is it perfect? It could be perfect. You say, well, we could use it to make call, do everything, do all that, and the phone is running very well. But you must understand that before the producer pushed it to the market, it was properly tested and proven that it was working before they push it out. It wasn't perfected in your hand. It was perfected from the factory before they push it out. The same way as AZINONET was properly built before we were certified, passed through all the government regulatory bodies to scrutinize it. Then it was proven to be excellent before we push it out. Okay. Understand what you're saying. Otherwise, you will be using yourself to hinder yourself from the progress God is bringing you into. That's just the truth. Okay? It's not about devil. Okay, it's not devil, it's not family witch. You could be not you per se. Okay, please quote me where I'm not here to insult anyone. I'm only saying a broad view of what I'm saying. Okay, you could use yourself to destroy your own self. So please don't see every platform to be fake. Okay, it's not. All right, we are here to produce, bring a solution to mankind. All right, Nigeria can only be built by Nigerian. Okay, we can never be built expecting the European to come and build Nigeria or the Chinese to come and build Nigeria. No, or the Australians to come and build. No, Nigeria can only be built by Nigerians. All right, let's move over to Unshakable. Unshakable, please, you can unmute your mic and let's get your comment.
You can click, or I've already notified you. Mr.
Hello.
Oshodi.
Good evening, everybody.
Yes.
So good
Good
to have
evening,
you on.
sir.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be in this community.
Thank you very much,
Um,
sir. Please,
yeah.
where you're joining us from,
My
please.
question is,
Calling
I'm new here, and when I saw the advert, so
from where?
okay, from Edo State.
Okay, welcome.
Edo State. All right.
Yes.
You're welcome, sir.
So I got the advert, and it landed me on the WhatsApp and this, and I told the person that I was interested. So he gave me the bank details I would pay, and I paid. So, and that is all. So up until now, I'm still waiting. I don't know the process. Is he supposed to be the one to do the registration and all that?
Okay. Now, you know you are new, and like I
Yeah.
always say, that there's a lady that wanted to register today. I asked her to hold on, go to the meeting. I believe she's in the meeting here. I say, hold on, attend the meeting, understand it. If you have question, ask your question. Then tomorrow I'll register you. I always want my people to understand first. Okay, so in your own case, you still need to liaise with the WhatsApp group, the person that you were chatting with, that sent you the link for registration. You need to liaise with the person.
Okay. Although I called him, he told me to hold on. So I was thinking maybe it was getting too long.
Too long.
Whether I will be the one to do the registration, so I should continue. I should still wait for him. Well, anyway, I think from what you are saying now that I should wait for him a little bit.
I understand you. Nobody that will hear this thing and understand it very well. That God has graced. That God has graced to. You know, there are some people who did not get the grace for understanding. Those that have received the grace, oh my goodness. If you delay them 1 minute, they will register through another means. I understand. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
One more thing I want to say to people. You can mute your mic, please. Uncheckable. Okay, before I move over to, okay, I think I've taken Emmanuel Chuku Kadima already.
Chinedu have not spoken. He only asked a question in the chat.
Okay, we have Emmanuel Chuku Kadibia.
He has spoken before.
He has spoken. Okay. All right, let's go over to.
What he wants to say.
Okay. Mr. Chinedu Chuku has spoken, and we've taken his question already.
Really? I don't know.
All right, let's go over to Michael.
So, sorry, I've already muted my mic. Can I go ahead?
Please go ahead.
It's very brief. Please go ahead. Yes. Sorry. I've actually made my payment. I also want to disagree with Mr. Kano on his statements. It's not about products. What we need is about testimonies. So why I'm saying this is so that people will not think because of products or not. It's not about products. Products does not really work out in that way he's thinking. So now that I'm looking at the how can I have my team, actually, my integrity is always at stake. That's why I'm always careful in joining multi-level marketing. The person that invited me knows my network. However, I just want to also understand at what point people, and then I've asked that on the platform. The reason is because I registered on the round 1. All the 6 people thereby register. That's when I will end. So I'll migrate to round 2. I'll wait for everybody to register before I end. What happens if a particular individual registered, which I don't know, maybe at my round 2 level or at my round 3 level, and the person registered and refused to bring anybody, is no longer interested. Something could happen. It could be illness. It could be he couldn't even remember what we are doing. So what happens to my earning? Does it mean that me and my earning will hold pause as at that point because somebody in my team refuse to move forward. And I don't even know the person. I don't know how to link up with the person. Over to you.
Thank you very much. Okay. Now you can, okay, one thing you would do is, I always say, for you to succeed in network marketing, for you to succeed, you must not rely on your downline, because they might not be that enthusiastic as you are. Okay, so you must not rely on them, because if you rely on them, you will be stuck. So keep doing the work. You have a target, which they do not have. They might have, they may have, but your target and theirs is not the same. So you keep producing results. One of the things I know in AZINONET, as long as the person is in your downline, you can get their link. Without them, you can get their link. Okay, so it's not a problem. Or better still, get in touch with the person. By the time you open you click on the person, but the person's name will show, the person's phone number, the person's email address will show. And you can reach out to the person. And you've registered under me for some days now. And any challenge, is there any way I could produce help for you? And you could get the ball rolling and get in touch with the person, and you fly. Okay, that's it.
Also, can I say something?
Please go ahead.
Okay, also, if you have found that person, like you said, may be indisposed and couldn't continue the business, there's also an exit policy where the person can be replaced by another person. So that will be discussion between you, the AZINONET admin, and that person to confirm that the person is no more interested and does not want to continue the business. Okay, then also the person that is talking about products in AZINONET, we are doing Osusu. If he goes to study the Osusu net system, he will understand that they don't sell products there. They don't do investment there. What they do is contribution, and that's what we do. So they can just be watching us while we keep going. Thank you.
I like that advice. They can just be watching us while we keep going. That's just the truth. So if you don't believe in it, just relax and watch us as we make more progress. All right, let's go over to Mr. Michael. You wanted to say something, Michael? Michael, you wanted to say something? Please, can you unmute Michael?
Okay, this is Emmanuel.
Okay.
Okay, Emmanuel.
It's Emmanuel, not Michael. Or then
Michael, you wanted to say something. You're looking at me.
I'm not seeing the person. Or is it? Is not. His hand is not raised.
Hello. Can I go ahead now?
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, in response to the person that was talking about products, I've gone through the back office and it has a lot of features. It seems the CEO himself is working on something that is even not known to all of us or all the members of AZINONET. The platform you see.
Mr. Emmanuel, it's okay because of time. When they get to that state,
Be notified.
okay, which will be known. For now,
yes, I know.
With the one we have. Okay, let's go on with the one we have for now. As we progress, any other one that will come will be made known to everybody. Okay, thank you very much. All right, let's go over to Michael. You can unmute Michael. You want to say something?
Okay. There, Mr. Michael, you can unmute.
Okay, Michael, you can unmute now.
Hello, good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Mr. Michael.
Okay, my name is Michael Okwo. I'm from Eket, Akwa Ibom.
All right.
Okay, I actually came across this AZINONET, I think last 2 months on YouTube. Sorry, on Facebook. So after the explanation, I was not interested because looking at it, I thought it was all this Ponzi system. So on Thursday, in my office, I met a woman that introduced me to the business and the system. She said it's very reliable. So I was like, I would like to go into it. So she, after that, she told me about it, and she asked the husband. The husband sent the link to me, which I registered, and he asked me to send my details that Friday. That they are going to onboard me. So up till now, I have not gotten any information from them as to if I have been registered.
Okay, so reach out to them.
Okay.
Reach out. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, reach out to them, and they will guide you all through. And in case there is any other area that you're not satisfied with, just go over to the website, www.azinonet.com.
I'm on it now.
There's a customer care line. Call the customer care line. You'll be assigned to that in which will help you through.
Okay. So I was just a question. I want to find out, is there any referral code as to as you are bringing in somebody, you can send a referral code to the person. So once the person is registered, you can input the referral code.
Yes. Now, once you register, there's a referral code. You have a referral link, not just a code. You have a referral link. Okay. You have a referral link that can enable you.
That is tied to your account.
That is tied to you, your own account. Everybody have a referral link that can register just 2 persons. After you register your 2 persons, you can't use that referral link again. Okay, that's how. So since you've registered, you already have a referral link, but because you are not taught, that's why. But you will be taught, and you will know how to go through it.
Okay. Because as soon as possible, I want to start referring my own people so that I can start growing.
All right, thank you very much. Now let's bring this. Look at the case study of Mr. Michael. Mr. Michael said he saw these AZINONET platform on Facebook, and he discarded it. That is 2 months ago. He discarded it as one of these things, and after 2 months, oh my goodness! On just this past Thursday, he said someone in his office. Maybe if he had keyed in that 2 months ago, by now he would have gone far. You understand? So the same way others are saying that I beg you, and for 6 months they are still saying I beg you, and we are making progress. Before they know, we'll drive our car and splash water on them. You know, my mom is right here. And she said that how is something like this be fake when people from Austria, Vienna, Austria, joining from UK, joining from Uganda, joining from several parts of the world are joining, and you still say it's fake? You understand? If the devil is as wicked as you think, let me tell you something. God, whom we serve, is much more gracious and kind than the devil. Okay? Let's make progress together. All right, let's take our last caller from Plan Shooter.
Good evening, everyone.
So good to have you, Mr. Roland.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate so much. I am speaking from Port Harcourt, and I hope my invitees are all listening. So many of them have had their reservations about the project, and I don't know, I have felt so positive about it, and I think on my own I could see beyond my nose actually on the prospects. Yeah. In fact, I had to explain that the former system was totally analog and not reliable in our modern system. And this is the same thing happening in a digital setting. And so there is no room for loss. If there was no room for loss in the first analog system, definitely not a chance here. The only question I have is, is it compulsory for someone to go all the way to level 15, or they could reach certain levels and opt out and come back into the system, opt out and come back to the system? How flexible is this? So that they know that, okay, it is by choice. You have the freedom to opt in and opt out at any time. And how will that upset the system? So what are the policies on ground to check this? And then if I also may ask, the last one, please. If usually we know that whoever is taking a particular volume must have done his part to contribute to a degree. So how does this system balance such a situation where you're taking social volume and this is what you have put in? Would it not look like somebody sowing and not reaping where he sowed? That kind of a thing. So I just want the audience to also get that cleared. Thank you.
Okay. Now, the way the system is, there's a lady, I think if we'll, was it on Tuesday or on Thursday? A lady joined some being in AZINONET system for a very long time, and she traveled out of the country. And hearing the move, now when she traveled, she forgot about it. She was doing her own thing. The system is just there. Our account is just there. Now she's back and she wants to reactivate. And that's it. Now, not just reactivating, your account is there. Any day, even though one is sleeping, the day the person wakes up from his slumber, the account is waiting for you. Just kick in. Just key in and move on. So the moment you register, you are a boss on your own. That's why I say that print out the document, okay? Print the document and own it. AZINONET is, the CEO is I will call him a great philanthropist. Yes, this is one of the biggest philanthropists I've ever seen. Okay, he have built a company, registered it, get all the government regulatory bodies and present it to Nigerians that, see, I have something for you all. You're a graduate for many years, no job. I have something for you. Not just be a job hunter or have a job. No, come and own a company. Okay. Some persons came to my office, was it on Thursday? And they came to the office, they saw it for themselves. I said, AZINONET didn't give me any money to come and open office. I registered like the way everybody registered. I'm only trying to, because anything that I get involved, I'm a life giver. So I have to give it life. It must not die in my hand. I have to give it life. In today, Nigeria, for like a place like Bayelsa, where it is just one stream of income, only the government, only civil service, meaning if the government didn't pay, the state is holding ransom. Come on. No other means of, no industries, no, just civil service, meaning if the government did not pay, there is no money in circulation. And I say, I have AZINONET and I will keep quiet? No. So AZINONET didn't give me money to pay for office space. It didn't give me money to brand. No, I did it myself because I believed in it. I believed in it and I'm making progress with it. So everybody in this world own AZINONET. But one thing I will assure everyone and remind everyone, AZINONET is limited organization, meaning it can sue and it can also be sued. Meaning you can sue AZINONET when the needful is not being done after you fulfilled your part. And AZINONET can always sue you too, can also sue you too if you started using AZINONET to do fraudulent act when you've been caught. Now it's a general statement, it's not just for one person. AZINONET can also sue When you're being caught, you're arguing. Like I heard about some guy collected money from someone promising him that I'm going to register you, and the person didn't register the person to today, and the person is lamenting. If such person is caught, you will be arrested and prosecuted. That's just the truth. So AZINONET is not here for Yahoo business. We are here for mature business, mature game. So the system is flexible enough to flow with you anyhow you want it. You're good to go, sir.
Can I add something to what you're saying, sir?
Please go ahead, ma'am.
Okay, now he's talking about opting out and coming back in.
Yes.
Now, when you sell your account and you go out of the system, meaning it doesn't matter if you're in level 10, meaning that you are out of business. So if you're coming back later to say, I want to continue, you are going to start from level 1. It's not like somebody that the account is there and didn't work on it all the while and came back to continue business. If you have opted out and you have sold your account to another person, you are going to start afresh from level 1. So please take note of that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I didn't hear that part that he sold. Like a guy called me up. He said he have 3 accounts. One is already in level 2. He said he want to sell his account. I said, why do you want to sell? He said he have a serious problem that he want to. I said, wow, selling the account is not a good idea. He said he want to sell. Okay. I said, okay, then do a written note. Do a written note officially that you want to, so that tomorrow you don't say I have account there. No, I said do an official written, and I think he has done that. After now, I'll check my box and I'll see it, then I'll process it. So AZINONET is a place to be. Okay, all right. We have wonderful moment. Oh, great. Our time is fast spent, and I want to call on Madam Felicia Kayode. What are your thoughts? Feel just straight to the point. Felicia Kayode, are you here? Madam Timmy, please, can you give her the opportunity?
Felicia, Ayodele, I've omitted her. Is it Kayode or Ayodele?
Please go ahead, unmute yourself and speak up. Let's hear you.
Have you muted Felicia?
All right,
Ayodele?
I think she's okay. Let's move over to Coach Miradel. Happy birthday.
Yes, so go ahead. I'll talk after her.
Okay, Coach
Happy
Miradel.
Thank you so much. Thank you for all your very warm words. It means a lot to me. It just shows me how wealthy we are as a big family in the globe. Amazing. Thank you all. Thank you all. And I also want to thank Madam Timmy. Thank you for your birthday wishes, and every one of you for your prayers. I saw that on the platform. God see you, the one and only AZINONET Money Farmer. I hail you, sir. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Excellent. I want to thank you for this amazing presentation today. And I also want to welcome to this big family all the newbies who are joining us for the very first time. They are joining us for the second time. By the third time, we should be leading a big team. So get ready. For the newbies, you are in for a new cruise because your life will just get better. Not just money-wise. You discover that you're not just living for yourself alone. In this family, you would have grown passion. One of the things I learned about this family is that we are passionate about other people. We are not just talking about ourselves. We now want to create impact. Some of us would have parents when they ask us, what is our name? And then when you mention your father's name, they will say, oh, is that your father? Either good or for bad. So I want to ask you, what name? What would they remember of you when they mention your name in the nearest future? Would somebody say, oh, I thank you, like the AZINONET Money Farmer will always thank Madam Timmy for introducing him? for this amazing opportunity that is changing his life. I always will say thank you to Mr. Abdulaziz, who called me one day and said, I have a solution to exactly that quest we've been searching for. And that was it for me. I caught the vision. So I pray today that your eyes of understanding be open. That's all. Once you catch this vision, nobody will prompt you to come to Zoom meeting. Nobody will prompt you to reach out to those you care for, to tell them about this life transforming opportunity. Nobody will prompt you. You just know it is genuine, it's real. I was telling a prospect today, I said, go online. Google the CEO of AZINONET. Look at, go and do the study. Just say, what is AZINONET? Does it pay? Does it work? How genuine it is? We're not hidden. We're a global name. You are in for a change of story. So welcome you on board to this amazing opportunity. Don't waste time in signing up. By the next Zoom meeting, you should be sharing something amazing about the person you told about this amazing opportunity. God bless us all.
Right.
Thank you, Ma.
So your brand is always contagious, amazing. All right, let me give you a little hint. On Tuesday is another opportunity, and that Tuesday is a testimony night. Not just a little bit of presentation, but all the way testimony. Okay, and on Thursday, by the grace of God, Coach Mirabel will be presenting, and I believe everybody will be knowing. All right, so I want you to tighten your seatbelt and have a huge plan for that day. Okay, on Thursday, Coach Mirabel will be presenting, and on Tuesday will be a testimony night, testimony of how far and how well you've made money, or of course, some of you can mention how much you've made in the past days that you've been in AZINONET. Okay, so anticipate for that day. It's going to be a wonderful night. All right. Okay. Okay. Also, over to you, Madam AZINONET.
Thank you so much, sir. I just wanted to share an idea. I did something today that some persons can pick from. You know, some people were saying, where do I get prospects from? Prospects are all around us. It depends on how you see. Last Sunday, I walked past some group of women that were having their women meeting, but more or less like it's contribution many of these groups do. So I just greet them in a dialect and they responded positive, and I said, okay, I'm coming for you people. So by today, they were having their meeting again. I just stormed into their meeting. I told them I have something good I want to share with them, and they gave me attention to share AZINONET with them. And definitely all of them are signing up. So if there are people everywhere, so I just let me share that. And so many ideas that several of us are using. Congratulations, everybody, and let's just keep growing. Thank you.
Great. I think on Tuesday, testimonies and strategizing nights. Okay, what are the strategy you're using? You know, I think we will hear a lot of strategies which you can employ and make do with. And on this note, I want to thank you all so much. Our able president, Mr. Enoch Azigbo, too. Thank you so much. I just can't thank you enough. Thank you so much for your doggedness. Thank you so much for your zeal and passion for mankind. Thank you so much, sir, for the opportunity you always grant me to be relevant in AZINONET Nation. Thank you so much, sir. And I want to say a very big thank you to Dr. Godson Onoku. Thank you so much, the Ikinga one of AZINONET. I'm very grateful. Thank you. And most and amazingly, my able sponsor, Madam AZINONET. And I love your title, Madam AZINONET. Oh, Mrs. Timi Emmanuel, thank you so much.
So somebody asked me, are you the CEO of the company? After hearing my name.
Oh, great. Thank you so much, Ma. I love you especially, and I will always love you. Thank you. I love your family. I love your husband. I know your husband is my friend. Thank you so much. Okay. And Coach Mirabel, that is now my sister. Thank you so much too. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, my mommy Felicia Ayodele. Thank you so much. And all the mommies and daddies in the house. Thank you so much. Abiodun Hazan. Thank you so much, Daddy. Thank you so much to everyone. I'm very, very grateful. On this note,
Abuja people talk to us on Tuesday. They need to tell us what they strategize. Abuja people, they have to tell us what they plan by Tuesday.
Of course. Okay. Okay, I'll call on Coach Mirabel, who is going to present. Where is Mommy Lynn? Mommy Lynn has gone. Okay, I'll call on Coach Mirabel, who is going to take our closing prayer.
Our Father, we thank you for today. We thank you for the spirit to bring our way every single time we come together for this presentation. We know that your hands are over this project, and we are sure that victory is ours. Thank you for your blessing resounding in every area of our lives. Even though we do not see each other physically wherever we are in the world, we can feel your presence. We ask, oh Lord, that the eyes of understanding of new beings who see this opportunity be opened. We ask that you bless our families, our friends, and even those to come to join this big family. We ask that you continue to prosper AZINONET and bless the CEO and his family and every other amazing soul that is making up this amazing project. Thank you, faithful Father, for answering our prayers. But this is the confidence we have in you because you are our God and you hear us always. In Jesus' most powerful name, we have prayed. Amen.
Thank you so much, Coach Mirabel. Thank you, Briskila. Briskila, how you doing? Yakubu Briskila. Good evening and good night to you. Emmanuel Essien. Good evening, Becky. Thank God. Silva. So good to miss you tonight. So good to miss you. All right, we'll come your way again, same time, same station on Tuesday. And remember, on Tuesday is a testimony. God bless you and have a wonderful day.
Good night, everybody. Have a nice rest.